Good evening and hello. I'm your host, Jake Aria, and this is the Geek Freaks Weekly News. Our top story today, comic book artist Ardian Syaf was terminated from Marvel after a recent controversy involving one of the beloved X-Men. The controversy arose in the panels of X-Men Gold #1. Syaf drew Colossus, a Russian Orthodox character, wearing a shirt that said QS 551. Now, to the average American audience, this would mean nothing. But Syaf, an outspoken Muslim, said that it was in protest of a Jakartan governor who happened to be Christian. The letters and numbers on the shirt were in reference of the Muslim Surah 551, which roughly translates to, "Do not take Christians and Jews as your leaders." There were other images within the comic book pages that caused concern at the Marvel offices. For example, Nightcrawler, a devout Catholic character, cheated during a baseball game and Colossus calls him out on it. Later on, Kitty Pryde, a Jewish character, is seen with her head juxtaposed in front of a jeweler's sign. As mentioned earlier, Syaf was terminated from Marvel, and the next 5 issues of X-Men Gold will be drawn by substitute artists until they can find a permanent replacement. Now, at the risk of editorializing here, I don't know how Syaf thought this would go, having a Russian Orthodox character in support of Islam while being in love with a Jewish character, the previously mentioned Kitty Pryde. What next? Are you going to make Captain America a Nazi? Oh yeah. Moving on. In movie news, this week the first trailer for Thor Ragnarok was released. I'm going to let Thor let you know my opinion on it. Yes! Many people are looking forward to the upcoming Wonder Woman movie, myself included. And this has led to a lot of people speaking out against Hollywood's refusal to make more comic book movies based around female characters. But critics of these comments say that there just aren't enough female comic book fans. They also say not enough women go to the movies. It's also been said that there are enough movies starring women. I'll let the facts speak for themselves. Last week was April 1st, also known as April Fool's Day. Many of us enjoyed fun pranks on our friends and family. Many businesses also got in by announcing fake products for a good laugh and chuckle. One company, though, that took it very seriously was Cartoon Network. They announced that the first episode of the long-awaited Season 3 of Rick and Morty was now available for streaming on their website. Many people, clicking on the link, thought they were going to be led to some sort of prank, but lo and behold, they were introduced to a brand new episode. In the episode, Rick is bringing an agent of the Galactic Federation through his memories, and he makes a stop off at McDonald's. This being 1997, he wants to pick up some Mulan Szechuan sauce. It was a promotional sauce that McDonald's had in the 90s to promote the movie Mulan. This has caused an outcry on the internet, people saying they want the sauce back, and it might be a perfect time for McDonald's to reintroduce it, because Mulan is receiving a live-action adaptation in the next year. McDonald's has even announced that it's not outside the realm of possibility that they will reintroduce the sauce to their menu. I, for one, think that this is the perfect symbol of America, an American fast food chain using a Japanese sauce to promote a Chinese movie. Cultural appropriation at its best. Recently, a Pepsi ad has made its rounds on the internet. This ad stars Kendall Jenner and a lineup of protesters, diffusing the tension between protesters and cops with the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Many have accused this ad of being tone-deaf and all-around stupid. Many people think Pepsi being used to cut tension amongst protesters and cops is a ludicrous idea. On the other hand, it would explain why United Airlines only serves Coke. The popular show Big Bang Theory is getting its own spin-off, which will follow the adventures of young Sheldon growing up in his rural town. While many fans are excited to see this side of Sheldon, many real-life geeks who find the show to be a improper representation of how they actually act have this to say. What the Sorry for that little outburst, everyone. I'm sure I'll be hearing from the FCC on that. But anyway, have a nice week, and keep it geek.